Opsys360.
I'm happy when clinicians used my system, used my achievement to really treat the people.
Vocatio is our podcast highlighting our professionals who are keen to take part in new challenges. In this podcast, we explore their career path and added value. We also offer at the end of each episode an HR summary of their profile. This episode puts the spotlight on Alex, expert in software development with a particular focus on the medical sector. Welcome, Alex. Thank you to being there. Today we will try to find more about you and your career. So first of all, we have a question. For each period of change in your career path, can you explain why you made the choice you did?
Okay, yes, it's a good question. Maybe some words about myself. So I am a scientific software developer with a specialization of development and engineering of modern medical devices. So I am a PhD in computer sciences, and my idea of development of medical device, it's a combination of classical mathematical approach and apply some kind of modern power AI tools and also add strong software management to the team. And I think my first critical event, was my job. It's company name Align Technology in USA. And it was my first time when I entered into the world of medical device engineering. So I started as a software developer, software web developer, backend developer. But on later stage in this company, I switched back to development of the algorithms and development of some kind of participate in medical devices development. And for me, it was my first job when I really started working in this area of medical device engineering and development of algorithms.
So can you just explain to us why you choose to go to the medical engineering in the first place?
I think for me there's two questions. First, because I like mathematics and like software development, but also I'd like to make a job to make high social impact, just to help the people. It's for me important. Because my father was a doctor and my brother also a doctor. So I was grow up in the medical family. And for me, it's some natural choice. It's atmosphere in my family and my software development skills.
Okay.
It's my first and I think my second most important event and my most important decision that my work in company calls EP Solution SA in Switzerland. And idea was just to switch my job and try to find my own startup. So it was the startup of the medical device startup. Me and a couple of clinicians decided to make a company, try to develop a system for non-invasive mapping of the heart. Our idea is just to provide full picture of the electrical event of the heart, just to treat all kind of heart disease, including arrhythmias.
Why choose to start a business? Why choose this path?
I think from one point of view, I see a request from medical device, from the professor. They need some tool to map a heart. And from other side, in conversation of my professor of mathematics, I know how to apply mathematics to solve this problem. So I have from one side request and from other side possibility. And I think it was good combination of my academic research, my software development skills as engineer, and clear request from the medical professor. So I decided, so I have potential and I have possibility just to try to do something. Now I think its company quite successful. From research point of view, we solve all tasks. But from my perspective, I want new challenges. I want more research tasks. That's why I decided to switch the company where I can apply my skills to the new interesting research tasks. I think maybe last important part of my career, it's my last work in company. The company calls Ibamed SA, also in Switzerland. And here its company tried to adopt proton therapy to the heart disease. And my idea was that because my past job was in heart diagnostics, and I decided just to understand how to exactly treat the heart. And that's why I switched to my job, and I work for Ibermed company. It was my I think 3 most important event in my career.
Okay, thank you. So now we will go deeper on part of what you already say for your career path. And the first question is, can you give an example of a time when you embraced change or introduced a new idea in your work? And sub-question, how did your attention to detail help ensure its successful implementation?
Yes, the good question. In general, here my philosophy is we shall be brave, just we shall fight for the real truth. And example of my company P Solutions, sometimes suddenly we discover some kind of, in our mathematical research, we discover some kind of new possibility what our system can do. We found this possibility because we was very strict on the data processing, so we did not lose any detail. If we found something unusual, we do not put it under the hood. So if we found something unusual, we put this on the table and we start discuss. And the problem was that it was not very well aligned with a project plan and software plan. And here we have some choice. What we shall do? Just to stick to our existing plan, or use the possibility what we discover and open the new. And it was discussion, and yes, it was a lot of discussion what we shall do. A lot of discussion with our investors. Should the investors put additional money? But my decision and decision of my team was, we have new possibility. Let's try to use this possibility. And at the final, I think it was a good decision. Sometimes we should be brave. If we found something truth, we should honestly have conversation with our owners, with our investors. Yes, current situation, we need to change. Maybe we need additional money, but at the end, we know it's a good solution, and let's fight for the solution.
So we will move to the third question. So how do you manage to balance between adapting to new challenges and maintaining consistency in your work? Can you share a situation where this combination led to a successful outcome?
Okay, yes. Here, because I'm software developer and I like philosophy that's known as Unix philosophy. It's 3 important steps. First, in your project, you have different items. And let's do that each project item do only one thing, but do the thing very well. And the second, try to build your system is a flexible combination of these units. And the third part of the philosophy, try your system in real life as early as possible. This is 3 items that help us to build balance between new challenges and maintain consistency. For example, if you have item that do one thing but very well, it's like your building block. You put this building block in your network where you want. So you have the flexible network as very good items, and you can build different system using these very good items. And here example of also, it's like previous question, we found the new possibility based on our architecture. It's not like remake of all possible system. So we can adopt what we already have to the new system, to the new challenges. That's my answer. So not try to make flexible networks of the project items, but each items do only one thing, but makes this thing very, very well. That's why you have flexibility and at the same time consistency. So you can assemble your system in these building blocks. That's my part of my philosophy.
Okay, great. So today, if you have a project manager or a director in front of you, if he asks what is your added value in the professional world, what can you answer?
First of all, I know very detail of our system. It's my part of philosophy. I know all about the system and I do not hide everything. So I am honest. I know how our system works. I know what system can do and cannot do, because my background is software development. Because also I'm researcher, I know how works academic world. My family is doctors, I have a lot of conversation with doctors. So my value, I can bring all worlds together. I know how work software developers, I know how work research community, I know how work clinicians, and I can bring all words one together and show how it works to my management. What important for me, I think, what I'm looking for some kind of new challenges. I'm looking for complex tasks when we need a lot of research, but not just abstract research. Research they have good outcome to the practice. And what I like to do, I think I'm happy when clinicians used my system, used my achievement to really treat the people. And that's things that make me happy. So that's what I want to do, just make research to help the people. That's what I want to do.
Now it's time for our assessment. We were able to identify Alex's profile thanks to a test designed and realized by Opsys360 to assess how he functions in a professional environment. Alex is a professional who is highly adaptable, innovative, and comfortable with change. He is likely to excel in dynamic environments where new ideas and flexibility are key. His enthusiasm for exploring new approaches suggests that he is forward-thinking and enjoys tackling new challenges. In an environment that promotes opportunities for development, he will be able to take advantage of his drive for self-improvement to reach new limits. If Alex is keen to embrace new ideas, he also appreciates maintaining some degree of order and reliability, making him versatile in both stable and evolving environments. Moreover, Alex knows how to express his ideas confidently without overwhelming his colleagues. Indeed, he can assert his opinions in a collaborative setting and contribute meaningfully to discussion and decision-making processes. Finally, Alex can focus on the big picture while taking account of the detail thanks to the combination of his innovative thinking with a sharp focus on precision and accuracy. This makes him highly effective in managing both big picture innovation and fine details, ensuring that change and new ideas are implemented correctly. The Vocatio episode on Alex is now over, but the heart of his career is still beating. If you've been intrigued by his profile and think he will bring your project to life, don't hesitate to contact us at contact@opsys360.ch.